He's one of the wealthiest people on the planet. Mike Bloomberg, with a self-made worth of $60 billion, founder of the financial information and media company that bears his name. Elected as New York City mayor just months after 9/11 and dealing with the aftermath, one of Bloomberg's top priorities was public health, successfully banning smoking in bars and restaurants. But his failed efforts to ban big sugary drinks made national headlines.
If we are serious about fighting obesity, we have to be honest about what causes it, and we have to have the courage to tackle it.
Bloomberg, a Democrat turned Republican, turned independent, and then Democrat again, has donated over the years to candidates on both sides of the aisle. On his campaign site, pledging to give away much of his fortune during his lifetime. In recent years, championing causes like climate change and gun safety. Now, as he climbs in the polls, his career and record are under renewed scrutiny. The Washington Post on Saturday reporting on court documents alleging Bloomberg made crude and sexist comments to female employees at his company in the 1980s and 90s. His campaign called the lawsuits old news, and Bloomberg responding that he will always be a champion for women in the workplace. And his campaign released this video featuring women who worked for Bloomberg praising him.
There's nobody that I respect more and felt more respected by.
Also supporting him on the trail, the woman who has been at his side for the past 20 years, Diana Taylor, a Wall Street success in her own regard.
I'm looking forward to traveling around this country and meeting lots of women, all kinds of women, and helping them lift their voices.
Bloomberg also facing criticism over his controversial New York police policy of stop and frisk, which disproportionately targeted minorities. Seeking to blunt the fallout, Bloomberg apologized at an African-American church only days before announcing his candidacy for president.
I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Explaining his change of heart to Craig earlier this year.
How much of this is about you trying to appeal to a sizable block of Democratic primary voters, black voters?
I don't have to bring it up every time. I made a mistake. I should have done it earlier. Plain and simple.
As mayor for 3 terms, Bloomberg also got the SNL treatment.
And it's very, very funny, Steve. As you can see, I'm really laughing right now.
Bloomberg hoping to recast himself as a guy who can bring the fight while also being able to crack a joke.
You've all heard the slogan, Mike will get it done, and if you haven't, I've been spending an awful lot of money to get it out of.
That spending includes more than $1 million a day on Facebook and pushing viral ads like this one, taking on President Trump.
Go home to mommy. Go home. Bye.
What, are you gonna cry?
The billionaire businessman betting his money and his record will help him win the White House.